Hey folks, I got a couple of iPhone accessories to unbox this morning. This is Tinkerell, and we're going to look at the Bezalel wireless charging pad and case for iPhone 10. Now, let me explain a little bit here. You don't need a case to do wireless charging for the iPhone 10, obviously, but this is a standard Qi wireless charger, which is pretty awesome, and it is really sexy. And this is just basically a really high quality TPU case that you can just put your iPhone in, and you can use it as a case, and it has really nothing to do so much with this wireless charging pad. The only thing about it is that you can actually line up the phone better on the pad because this supposedly has magnets that line up with magnets on here. So you can use your iPhone bare or without a Bezalel case, but if you do, it'll just charge normally. This gives you an extra layer of security, an extra layer of basically, adhesion to the pad, so that maybe if your pad is on a surface at an angle, it just stays there. That's basically the idea. So I'm going to unbox these for you and we'll have a look. Bezalel was really kind enough to provide these for me, so here we go. That's their logo. This is a pretty sexy looking wireless pad. This is what's in the box in the back. It explains here that you can also use this pad with iPhone 6 and 7 using one of their Latitude cases that has a little power connector that basically plugs into the phone. And then, of course, you can use an iPhone 10 or an iPhone 8 without anything, or with their Latitude cases. And of course, this will work with Android. This is a Qi charger, so it'll work with Galaxy S8, the Note 8, the LG V30. These are some of the current phones I can think of that have wireless charging. But some older phones too, like Galaxy S7, like the Nexus 5 and Nexus 4 from Google, etc., etc. There's a lot of phones out there, a lot of the Lumias from Microsoft and Nokia as well. So anyway, that's what it does. So it's high efficiency charger, magnetic positioning, Qi enabled, and apparently optimal heat dissipation, whatever that means. My devices don't get that hot charging on a wireless pad, so I don't know. There you go. Futura X. So let's sink in. I wanted to say, look at this number here, 9 times 1.5. That means it's a 15-watt charger. That means it's the fastest way you can wireless charge, which is really exciting. So, and then the case here, it's just a case. It says, strong, stylish, sleek, advanced TPU. And then there's another thing under here. Yeah, magnetic positioning. As I told you, these magnets. You can see this is a pretty decent looking black case for the iPhone 10. So, let's start with this guy. Alrighty. Dun 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 dun. Woo! Ooh, look at that. That is sleek. Oh, there's a little plastic thing in front of it. So let me see if I can get my fingernails in there, because I have no nails right now. So I might have to pull on it a little bit like this. There we go. This is in there really good. There we are. So actually there's a nice little illustration there. See that? They show you actually one of the cases for the iPhone 6 and 7 here. And let's see if I can get this out. There we go. Ooh. Yeah, this is super sleek. It's like 8 millimeters thick. Very slim. USB micro connector here. Bezalel. It's plastic on the top. It's shiny plastic. That might scratch. That might be a drawback. But on the bottom here, it's aluminum. This feels nice and cold. There's these rubber feet. They're very similar to what Apple does on their products. This gray silicone. And Futura X. Yeah, very nice. What else is in the box? We've got a little manual here. Let's have a look at this. Futura X. It describes the device, tells you how to plug it in. You need to provide your own power source. That's one thing that's kind of sucky, but I suppose anything with 2 amps or something should do the job. There we go, 3. And yeah, I guess this is interesting. It's the same on both sides. All right, so there's a cable in here. Let's have a look at that, shall we? It's just a Type A. Ooh, it's metal though. Metal Type A to USB micro. And so it's interesting to me because they support 9 volt 1.5 amp charging. That means you need a charger that does that. I think that requires some sort of quick charge charger that's USB A to micro, which is kind of not that common, but hey, interesting. Anyway, so there we go. And now we have another box to look at, and that is the actual case. It's just a case, you know, TPU. It's kind of stuck in here. Yeah, it's got on a nice. It was on a nice little foam, or it's not styrofoam. It's some denser foam support. Latitude. Let's take a look at this. I got an iPhone here. Ooh, this is really nice. It's got felt on the inside, and you know, buttons here. Cut out for the silence switch, and another button for the power. Cutouts for the ports and stuff, and then the Bezalel logo. So here's my iPhone 10, and let's have a look. Put it in here. Fits nice and snug. Oh, there you go. I did manage to unlock my phone, even though there's a camera in the way. Amazing. Fits pretty good. I've got my flash set for notifications, so if the flash goes off, don't be surprised. Let's see, how do the buttons feel? Not bad. It doesn't detract too much from the actual experience of pushing the native buttons. Camera pod fits nicely. It's actually slightly flush and recessed, which is nice. They're protected. This is a very nice case. And so the trick, and this is apparently what they go all about here, is that you can supposedly line this up and it will just magnetically kind of like connect. But I'm not feeling anything. So I'm wondering if this requires, if it's an electromagnet on a physical magnet, meaning I might have to power this up. So I don't have a cable, unfortunately. Just blowing the dust off of my iPhone here. I don't have a cable, unfortunately, to try this, but I'll let you know in the podcast whether when this is powered up, this actually sticks to it. That would be kind of a cool feature. So there you go. The Futura X charging pad and Latitude case for the iPhone 10 from Bezalel. Thank you for sending me that, folks. I wanted another wireless charging pad around the house, so that's going to help a lot for all my phones. But it's really cool to see the attention to detail on this product. I think it's one of the higher quality that I've played with. Yeah, that's it. Stay tuned for more. Remember, subscribe to this channel, like this video, tell your friends, and more importantly, go to mobiletechpodcast.com. That's where my podcast lives. That's where you should subscribe to my podcast and tell friends about it, because really these videos are just there to help my podcast in the sense of like illustrating what I discuss. So we'll be talking about this product on the podcast obviously very soon, and so you should tune in. All right, folks, I've got another video coming up, so stay tuned for that, and cheers for now.